Maybe some pictures, maybe.
If this was recorded, what happened with you and Valerie, and it was in a detective's hands, do you think he would end up charging you for
Probably.
it? Okay. What do you think they would charge you with?
Child endangerment.
Oh my gosh,
do you
bro.
Do you think God would also say, and again, he forgives, and I know you're not proud of it, okay? But do you think God would say that, hey, you made a mistake when you were younger, you this kid? Yeah. How's it going, sir? But basically, Matt, there's some child porn on your phone we got to get rid of, right? Well, is there?
Yes.
Okay. And
Nah, these is like, I'm not gonna lie, like these are probably the worst human beings on earth, though, bro. You a youth pastor, so you already working with kids. You already preaching the word, right? And then you gonna sit there and molest a kid? No. Not only a kid, your own niece. Throw his ass, bro. I'm talking about throw his ass under the jail. Like, come on, bro. That is not, bro.
you were
Like, bro, the thing is, like, you can't even rehabilitate these type of people because there's no rehabilitation to this shit, bro. They're gonna be thinking like this shit for the rest of their life because you always see it. But he probably got I don't know. He might not got a background because he's working with kids, but like other people that have backgrounds with this shit, they do it again. They get out, do it again. There's no rehabilitating anyone like this, bro. Like murderers, maybe you can have a valid reason for murdering someone, self-defense. Feel me? You was angry at that moment. They made you real angry. You was not in the right state of, like, nah. There's never a point where you're not in the right state of mind, so you want to molest a 9-year-old. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, bro. There's no rehabilitating nobody like this. Throw his ass under the jail, bro. Just kill him, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And like, I'm not even trying to say that because it's on God to judge him. But like, damn, bro.
some underage kids, some inappropriate?
Yes.
Okay. And there was an incident where your niece was 9, kind of touching your, making you a little bit?
Yes.
What?
Okay.
You are not
Oh,
wrong,
nah,
and
bro.
You posing as a underage female that there's no crime committed.
Did
by
you
that.
just not
Huh?
listen to what I just said?
I did listen to
understand
you.
that our chats
I
can't be
did
used in
listen to
Tennessee.
you. I'm talking to you, so shut up. and
Okay,
let
so
me
you're
talk to
reiterating
you.
what I just said.
So you understand?
Is you cool,
that.
bro?
I communicated to
Why
you.
are you getting mad at me? Why are you getting mad at me? He's the one that was texting a 9-year-old. What the fuck? What the fuck be wrong with these people? Like, get that damn AirPod out your ear, bro, and actually listen. You want to tell everyone shut up? You want to tell everyone stop talking? You doing this shit wrong? Take that AirPod out your ear, bro. Like, come on, bro. Should be pissing me off, bro. Like, how are you not gonna arrest him? You see, you got all the
Catching the guy.
You got all the lies and shit right there, but you're not gonna arrest him because you think I did some shit wrong. Nah, I really did I can guarantee you, Jadion did his research. He did his research. He know what to do, what not to do, bro. Stop it.
We're looking for him right
You
now.
want to judge me, but not judge him.
He's working in this grocery market somewhere. We're here with Alex. We don't got time to
His big
introduce.
ass.
We're just getting right into it.
That's
chat.
right. That's right. Hey, what's up, Matt?
Good.
Hey, bro. It's about some family stuff, bro. Can we just go talk outside for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you. It's about some Instagram stuff we should probably go over. Just some
Okay.
girls that were messaging you. I don't want to talk about it in front of people.
Yeah.
I'd rather just be in private about it. My name's Gordon. Sorry to meet you like this.
It's okay.
My name's Alex Rosen.
Do you kind of have any idea like why we'd be here to talk about April?
Maybe some pictures, maybe. I guess that she's been. I mean, my account was hacked a lot.
Fair enough. Yeah, like
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, wait, hold up. It might be, never mind.
I'm not here to ask
I
about
think
it,
I'll
but-
buy a flaming his fit, bro. Nah, fuck that, bro. You're a predator. Like, how you come to work with no type of, like, this is a crazy bill, first of all. Black bullshit. Like, I don't even know what type of shoes them are. Asics. Black Asics, cargo pants, navy blue hoodie, red hat. Come on, bro. Like, nothing matching here, bro. Get your life together, bro. No
yeah,
wonder
I'm
you
here to ask about April. That's all.
Yeah.
So there are some pictures maybe that I'd talk about.
grown ass man, bro.
I don't have them anymore.
No, I got you. How old did April say she was?
She said she was 18.
Okay. Well, no, I'm not saying like, you know, what you thought at first when you messaged her. I'm just saying like what did she tell you she was?
She said she was a female. And
Okay.
He
she
lying. You
was,
can tell.
18. That's all the things she said.
Okay, got it.
So she said she was 18?
That's what she told me.
Oh, okay. I know, being back there with all that stuff, unpacking and stuff, it might, mess up your memory. But, right off the bat, she said, "Hi, I'm 13." And he said, "Well, how old are you?"
I'm 48.
And, that's what you said as well. Yeah. So, you
Come
she
on, bro.
told you
You,
that she was 13.
you damn near 50, bro. You 50 doing this shit, bro. You
Okay.
you 50 talking to a 13-year-old, bro.
Want to go from there?
Nah, like you sick as fuck, bro. Like that's what I'm saying, bro. You can't rehabilitate these type of people, bro. There's no rehabilitate. He's 50 years old doing this, bro. Come on, bro. Like, just give him everything, bro. Give him the whole book, bro. I'm talking about everything. I don't care what the charge is.
Fair
No, I
enough.
appreciate you being honest, man. Thank you.
So what did she kind of like try to talk to you about on Instagram?
Trying to meet or.
She wanted to meet up with you?
Yeah.
Is she was like that forward and crazy about that type of stuff?
No.
Man, these
She didn't seem like
Jezebels.
that way.
Okay.
That Jezebel spirit, I swear.
No kidding, man. So what can you kind of remember about the conversation?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I can't even blame those people that was like walking up on predators and beating their ass, bro. How you gonna blame them? He's sitting there laughing and shit like this shit funny. This shit not funny. This shit not no game. You dead ass was really trying to. If that was really a 12-year-old girl, he would have really did that. Real life, he would have really did that. No joke. He would have did that. It's not funny. It's not no joke, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm getting mad right now, bro. Like, I can't blame them people that was really whooping their ass because that's what they need. Because jail, I mean, if they figure out in jail, like, what the charges is, they're going to be done. That's why they put them in, a different unit. They put them in a whole separate thing because they know what it is. But you can't, shit. But then they were all with each other or they by themselves. Like, they're not getting their ass whooped. That's why I can't blame them people that was really beating their predator's ass, bro. Because that's what they really need. This shit not funny. He over here laughing. Shit not a joke.
With April, and we're obviously we know you're a good dude. We're not here to judge you, but just what I know you can't remember word for word.
I can't really remember too much about it.
Just the stuff you can, no problem.
You lying, bro. Talking about
Basically trying to meet up, and I didn't really feel like wanting to meet up.
Why was that?
After I found out that she was 13.
Fair enough.
I mean, I can meet with her in a group setting.
Right.
Yeah.
Just to talk to her. I mean,
Of course.
if she needed help or anything like that.
Yeah, no, and I appreciate that. I mean, people need more mentors, especially nowadays.
Yeah, we definitely believe you
I mean, I
about
would have
that.
taken my wife and stuff too.
Yeah. So
Okay.
when you like kind of said like cuddle, like would you want to cuddle with me? Was you thinking like maybe like a group cuddle session?
Like a group cuddle or even
Oh.
a hugging session. Like,
a group cuddle. He think this shit normal, bro. Look, a group cuddle session with your wife and a 12-year-old. Shut the bro. You should put everything. He should have put them. What them is? Those Adidas and them. Yeah, he should have put all them on there. He should put feet, hands, everything. Jadion's big ass. He should have sat on his ass, bro. Both of them should have put. I'm talking about just stomping his ass out, bro.
my wife and I would just love on her if she needed the.
Yo, your wife, and you were just gonna love on a 12-year-old. What the fuck is wrong with you? The fuck is going on, bro? He's saying like he not even stuttering like that shit normal. That shit not normal. The fuck?
Like that stuff.
Oh, so that's what you meant by cuddle.
Okay, that's sweet. And like, so did the messages with April get like a little bit like risque on her end or y'all's end at all, or?
Not that I remember. I can't really remember.
Group cuddle is
Okay, got it.
crazy.
There's some talk about cuddling and this and that.
Making cheesecake. I mean, do you make a mean
Yeah, I
mean
make a
cheese?
good cheesecake.
Alan, man, let's go get that later.
Yeah. So you don't stock cheesecake, you actually make
I'm not gonna lie. Damn, I'm not gonna lie, like a little cheesecake though. Right back to it. Let's go back 5 though. Let's go back 5.
Good cheesecake.
Alan, man, let's go get that later.
Yeah. So you don't stock cheesecake, you actually make cheesecake.
I make it.
Okay, that's awesome, man.
I do stock it too.
Do
But
you make cupcakes?
not that often.
Okay. Oh.
So she on the troll, bro.
I eat them,
Yeah, you are
I
what you
bet.
eat. You are what you eat.
You are what you eat.
You know, I do want to ask about kind of Telegram and WhatsApp. Like, because I know that's an individual that's, you know, being all crazy with you. How often are there like group chats on there where they try to invite you to?
I don't know. I mean, I'm hardly ever on there now with WhatsApp, or I just deleted the other one. Again.
Which one?
Yesterday, the
Telegram?
Telegram.
Okay.
Telegram.
Hold up, bro. I'm not going like. I know like he's a disgusting predator and shit. Like, you know, like, I'll smack the shit out of him, bro. But come on, bro. Like, look what you wearing though. Robo games are calling. Decline answer. You dead ass. You woke up in the morning. You saw that shirt and you said, "Damn, let me put that on." With these big with these big ass shorts, bro. These big ass shorts, black socks, and gray and white shoes. Nothing match. That ass though. How you put on everything and nothing matches? I ain't never seen that before. That's a rare type of trash. That's a rare type of trash.
Because, you know, from what it looks like, I mean, obviously, it doesn't seem like you're the head of anything here, but it seems like people have put you in like group chats and stuff on some of these apps. Is that kind of accurate?
I guess. I mean, they try to add me. I guess they probably even added me without me knowing it.
Against your will.
People have tried to add you to some group chats on there?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Right. So we know it's not you like.
That's a rare type of
stuff out
trash.
Or anything like that. Okay.
I'm not thinking the group chats out.
No, I guess you. Oh.
Can you like tell us like some of the crazy things? Like, I mean, bro, like, I've heard some crazy stuff that happened on there. So like, what's some of these things that made you want to delete the app?
The group chats, it's like some of the stuff that they're saying, and
Yeah.
Like, how does it make
I'll
you
I'll
feel?
feel sick.
Why's that?
Sick to my stomach.
Why does it make you feel sick?
Because they're talking about doing other stuff to like even guys. And,
Guys.
guys
I know what-
doing guys.
I know what makes me feel sick is like when they talk about doing stuff to kids. What are they talking about doing stuff to kids in
yeah,
there?
it's like, oh, I know it's wrong. Don't want to do that.
So they were talking about doing stuff to kids too?
They were
Oh,
even
okay.
younger.
Like, what is the youngest age you've seen them talk about in there? Because those
Like
people.
5 or 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So, you know, I'm not here
6 years old, bro.
to.
I mean, I have a niece that adopted niece that lives in Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
She's 15,
Okay.
and I wouldn't do that with her. And even my actual great niece, she's like 3 or 4, so I wouldn't go there either.
Absolutely. So, Matthew,
3 or
I
4?
Because, you know,
Hold up, I didn't even pick that up for a second. What?
If I was just had my opinion of you, I wouldn't ask this. It's obviously, you know, to give you a chance. 'Cause
Is you
are a good
cool,
dude.
bro?
You're
Yeah.
trying to do right. But, you know, as well as I do, there's, of course, records of people sending you
Right.
things, you sending them things back of that type of stuff.
Right.
So, I'm just curious. I don't think it's because, you know, you just woke up one day and wanted to do it, but what made you kind of trade child porn back to them?
They wanted it too, so
Just kind of a mutual satisfaction.
mutual satisfaction.
Sure. How many times do you think you've kind of traded yourself, like you send them some stuff like that?
Maybe 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not a
I
habitual
remember.
thing.
That's
Yeah.
what I remember.
Like
Okay.
every blue moon.
Yeah.
So is it, so the stuff you trade, like where do you get it from?
From the other ones that
Okay.
have sent it to me.
Got it. So how often do you go to church, man?
I go every Sunday and every Wednesday.
Okay.
Praise God.
So, you know, Matthew, there's obviously, I know would you agree there's probably an issue that's going on that you want to get it fixed?
Yes.
Okay. And, you know, I don't think you need any trouble. I think you need some help.
Yeah.
But, you know, our goal isn't to just antagonize shame. Obviously, you know it's the case. That's why we're talking to you out here, right? But, you know, God's always watching, you know, as well as anybody. And I think there's just been some.
I went and talked to my pastor this past Sunday alone, without my wife knowing, and I told him I was needed to talk to him about stuff going on, and I
Right.
told him, and
We can tell that you're a man of integrity, and you know, you're a man who likes children. Not in that way, but you're a man who appreciates children.
Yeah, in that way. No, in that way too. He likes it in every sense of the word.
God's children.
Yes.
And
I know what you meant.
right, yeah, I'm not trying to like shame you
Right.
with that, but obviously you know there's stuff that's happened.
And we're not going to ignore that the pastor just let that shit slide, didn't tell the police. Like, I get it. I get it. Like, the pastor is supposed to be confidential or whatever. Nah.
Past between, you know, just incidents with you and younger people and stuff like that. Okay, and you know, what I don't like to do is hear the same story twice from people.
Right.
Obviously, you know that niece in Montague probably has some things to say about some experiences with you.
Not really. I mean, when she did visit, I mean, she didn't. Later on, she doesn't like to be cuddled or touched or not.
So he's already tried that. Because how would you know that if you didn't try that, you big bitch?
It's like I respected that.
Absolutely. Would it be crazy to say that there might have been a miscommunication between your niece and you about some of this type of stuff? Like maybe you thought she'd be okay with something and then turns out she wasn't, or anything like that. Would that be crazy to say?
Huh?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't go that way. I mean, I wouldn't, because she's adopted, really adopted niece.
I understand
she's not
that.
blood related,
I understand that.
and I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Do that to her.
But you mentioned she doesn't like to be cuddled or touched.
Yeah, I mean, like.
Yeah, how would you know that, big ass?
Later on, she doesn't like to be hugged.
What do you mean by later on?
Earlier, like when she was like 8 or 9, she
Yeah.
liked to be hugged, held,
Okay.
and then now that she's older, teenager, she doesn't really care to be touched
Right.
at all.
Yeah, I get that. That's
That shit funny to you, bro?
rebellious teens.
I mean, she will show affection, but it's because her dad doesn't show her affection.
So look, what I'm trying to figure out, and you know, help me dispel these things
I
because
haven't touched.
Huh?
I mean, hug.
If somebody says I haven't touched them, come on, we both, hey, come on.
Maybe cuddle. I mean, I've never really touched her that way.
I get it. But did she?
You've
maybe
never
ever
really
put
touched her
put
that
your
way.
hand on hers?
What?
No, not that I remember.
Okay, because Matthew,
Get
you
him gone, bro.
understand,
Get
like,
him gone, bro.
I want to hear
I
it
mean,
from you.
maybe when she came and laid on the bed at night
Okay.
beside me, and my wife was on the other side.
Did your hand maybe wander a little bit?
Maybe while I was asleep, but not while I was awake. No.
Okay.
Nah, get him gone, bro. He needs a kid. Boom! Nah, his shit need to get clean, smooth off. I'm talking about a clean cut. His shit needs to get taken off, bro. He a different type, bro.
Okay. Well, did you ever wake up? Because this has happened to people before. Because kids, you know, they take shit and they just they do whatever the fuck they want with it, and then you know,
Right.
like adults have to fix that mistake. But did you ever wake up with your hand in the wrong place on her and have to move it off?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I was touching her.
I don't know
backside.
how they.
Sure.
I mean, and that's like, no.
Shit's so
back
funny
then-
to him, bro. That shit's so funny to him. How did that shit so funny, bro? That shit's so funny that you was touching little kids, bro. That shit just hilarious. Oh my gosh, this shit is sick, bro. I can't watch this no more, bro. I can't do it, bro. This dude, this Humpty Dumpty bitch is so like, come on, bro. He laughing, giggling like this shit a joke, like this shit didn't happen. We know what happened. We know you touched your niece. Oh my gosh, bro. Smack the dog shit out of it, bro.
Like her butt?
Her butt.
Okay.
And she was wearing her underwear, of course.
Of course.
And then
I don't give a
was like,
fuck with, bro.
I better move my hand.
Yeah, of course, of course.
And just roll over.
How-
And then I got up.
Cop
and
should have
got
been
on the
here,
other
bro.
side
What are
of
you
my
doing?
right, right.
Get him,
How old was
get
you
him
when this
gone,
happened?
bro.
9.
Okay, so that's the age of
Either whip his
curiosity.
ass or
Was
get
she
him
putting
gone,
your
bro.
hand there, or were you?
No, my hand just went there naturally.
It just went there
I was
naturally.
asleep,
Get
and
the
I
fuck
woke up
out of here,
and my
bro.
hand was there.
Get the fuck out of here,
I
bro.
mean, she might have put it there. I don't know.
Right. Would there be any reason why she would have said like her hands might have wandered on your penis at all?
No. I mean, I have no idea.
She not gonna lie about that
She
dumbass.
might have, but
Okay.
Oh, nah, it's always so Mike.
what I
Like,
would
oh my
go
god,
away
I'll
from
beat the
that.
shit out of him, bro.
Right.
No.
Because obviously it takes two to do things. Like,
Get me, God. I'm
I'll
not
tell
even
you
trying
this
to
right
say.
now.
Oh
I've
my
never
God,
heard a
but, like,
situation
bro.
of you forcing anybody to do anything. That's not the type of person you are. And that's
Beat
what
the
I'm talking
shit
about.
out of him.
I wouldn't force anybody to do
Absolutely not. But you say you want to be in a kid's life, help them out with things, and dude, 9 years old that's when we saw that puberty video.
Right.
So I get that. All right. Because again, 4 or 3 years old, I'm writing your ass off. But 9, I'm giving you a chance to explain it because, obviously her hand went on your dick a couple times. That's objective. Did you ever have to? Her hand went on your dick a couple times.
Not
Did you ever have to take her hand off your dick?
close to it. It was
Close
like
to
right
it?
here, like on my thigh.
Okay.
I mean, it was close, and it was just the one time. And I think she might have been asleep, but she might have been awake too.
Okay.
I just moved her hand away, and I moved away from it.
What was that situation? What was the context of that?
We were.
Let's get it,
sitting
Slitty.
in the recliner together.
Okay.
This shit is
So this
sick,
was
bro.
a different situation than the.
I can't believe
hand on the
this
butt when
shit,
she was
bro.
asleep, or when y'all were
Yes.
asleep. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I really do
Matthew,
hate his ass bad, bro.
You're the type of person.
This shit is-
I know. So I'll tell you this right now. You don't like child.
He needs
porn.
to be
That's
thrown
not-
under
that's
the
not what
jail,
you
all
are. You
type
don't
of
like
that,
it at
bro.
all. That's not something you condone. I get that because you do mission work for God's sake. That's the last thing you would condone.
Bro, he's a
But
passionate doing this type of
traded it
weird shit,
because
bro.
You seem like the type of person
He, bro,
to
I
satisfy
can't
other
believe
people's
this
needs. I mean, you are a servant.
Jadion just need to whoop his ass.
Right, I get that. But it's that you have that servant mentality of, nobody made you go to Alaska, but you went to Alaska because you want to help people.
Yeah.
No
You
one
have
made you go to Guatemala.
Oh my
to Guatemala?
gosh, bro.
Yeah, Guatemala.
No one made you go to Guatemala.
No one made you go
I'm
to
getting
Guatemala.
mad
Did you
at
even
this
get paid
dude, and
for
I'm
that?
not even there.
It's
No,
volunteer.
it's volunteer work. I hope they paid for your trip there, though, right? At least.
Well, we had to pay $2,000 out of pocket, $1,000 for me, $1,000 for my wife. Went
Okay.
To,
So you paid for people. You paid to do service for other people. So
Correct.
that's the type of person you
and
are.
our church paid for the rest of the airfare.
Well, that's good. I mean, at least they give.
Yes,
some
but
of
that's
the-
all I was just talking about, bro. Like, I don't get how Jadion and him are not whooping his ass, bro. Bro, he said some crazy shit. He started laughing and shit, bro. I'm beating his ass, bro. This shit not funny. This shit not funny. You was really touching kids, bro. Like, I don't get how Jadion sit here and don't be like blacking out on him. Like, that shit is not funny. That shit not cool. You laughing and shit like, I don't like, bro. They deserve that shit and some more, bro. Bro, I don't know, bro. They just wanna call the cops. The cops never do anything, bro. The cops don't do shit. They gonna give them a little, like, they gonna give them a pass. They gonna say they investigating that shit. They never gonna do anything. It's the police. They don't investigate shit. So I can't even blame them people that go around whooping their ass because there's so many of them, bro. Like, it's a new video every week. There's so many predators. The fuck is going on? Like, yes, I'm whooping their ass, bro. No
But
shit.
there's
Like, you
money back to
laughing and
people,
shit. Like, this shit funny. Like,
But,
you wasn't
my
touching your
point is
niece.
that you do service for other people, and you even pay to do service for other people. Like you're truly a selfless person, and sometimes.
Also in the military.
Well, thank you for
Oh
that.
yeah, like they gonna
And
get out
sometimes
maybe a
that
couple years.
selfishness
But
kinda
the
oversteps
thing is, bro,
sometimes.
there's no rehabilitation for them. Even if they do go to jail, they gonna get out, bro. Like, the charge is like 10 years. Like, they gonna get out. They need to be under the jail. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, so look, don't be like those people that always say, "Well, the hand almost went here. My hand just happened to be here." Dude,
That shit's sick,
I
bro.
will never assert
Shit make me
that
sick,
you just
bro.
made her do anything to you. Okay, that's not what I'm going to assert at all. But will I assert and confidently say and bet money on that she probably wanted to do things to you and you obliged by that? Absolutely. I'm not stupid. And you're the type of guy to do service for people. If you looked at it as service to her to teach her stuff about, she's curious about this type of stuff. You're just
This fit is terrible though. I've been touched on this shit, but how you get up, you dead ass in the morning, woke up, you saw this shirt, and you decided to put that on. Like, I'm not giving a pass just because he's catching this weird ass. Just because I'm like, he catch his weird ass. Like, you don't get no pass. This shit is terrible. This fit is terrible. Like, he got, I don't even know, gray shoes on, black socks, like royal blue shorts with a gray T-shirt that say "Robo Games Calling." Come on, that shit is terrible,
for
bro.
her in all capacities. That's
Jadion need to slap both of their ass, bro.
That is understandable, but you know, don't make me fly to fucking Montague, Massachusetts, and you know have the how these teenage girls are. She says she didn't like affection anymore. Dude, you know what she's gonna say? She's gonna be make up all this crazy shit.
They should not be allowed to get out, bro. It should be programmed for life.
Right? Are you gonna see her in December?
What's wrong with? I don't know what's going on with it.
Right. But
you can damn near get more time in jail for weed.
Crazy shit. But
look, touching kids, like what the fuck?
We know at this point.
How is that possible?
Stop here. You didn't stop it off because you get carried away with shit. Okay, it is what it is. There's an issue. You get carried away with shit. It's okay.
Cause I'm smoking a little bit.
Other people. We know that.
And they gonna go to jail for less time than me.
But I will say,
shit don't make no sense.
You who initiated it. So look.
Let me get right back on this video. Let me see.
Say that every single day you saw her, every second of the day, you just had her bouncing on your dick. Because a lot of people do that. Those are sick fucks. You're someone who
I did not just hear that shit,
people out. Okay,
I didn't want to hear all that.
That's a little bit different. But to say that,
bro's a weirdo too. Like you,
who are we fooling? We're sure not fooling God with that. You know that. So realistically,
nah, Gion is standing there. Like, what's going on, Gideon?
That's important to know.
He look, he got like a build on him though. That shit poking out a little bit though. I ain't gonna lie. Shit. If he was a bitch, I'm going. Pause.
She did win.
That's crazy. Nah, that was crazy, but I am going if he was a bitch though. Shit.
She was sitting on your lap?
She was sitting right.
Whoa.
Sitting on your lap?
She was sitting right here.
Okay. Well, here's a better question.
He's the worst one that they caught so far, bro. What the fuck?
Okay, you know, I know how girls get, because, you know, they say, oh, guys are these horn dogs and these fuck boys. Girls are the fucking horniest species on the fucking planet, more than a fucking squirrel.
What's up with bro? He's low-key a weirdo, too.
So, look, I haven't met a single chick in
my life. Not gonna lie, I would too, bro.
Who just, you know,
you a freakazoid.
Like I did a good job.
What's wrong with bro right here, too, though? Like, he needs to get investigated, too. Dude in the red beard is a weirdo, too. He's moving mad weird. And Jadion hasn't said shit. I know Jadion's sitting there sick, bro.
Okay.
The second time, I think she was more curious.
I mean, yeah, I get it, bro, but like, he don't need to do all that. He's doing too much talking.
Did she kind of?
He's doing too much, bro. Like, he's talking about all this. Like,
get a full grip, but more like partial.
Y'all got enough evidence.
Probably like that.
Like that.
Like that.
Now, you know.
Bit, I mean,
you know, kids.
Shit's so sick, bro. This shit.
And they're like, oh, what's that? Like, was it like, you know, how above, or did it go under?
No, it just on top.
So she never
next to it. She never really.
Because I
don't
know,
bro, like he's going.
I believe you were calling on top, but it's like it's just hard for me to believe that she wouldn't try to
second base with a chick.
Yeah.
She didn't go all the way around it.
No, I know
that big,
but I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is like I just can't believe.
She couldn't really get to it that well. I was trying to get her.
I just like I can't believe that, like, you know, because kids are fast. I just can't believe.
No,
that
I feel bad for this kid, bro.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like how. Like, obviously the kid told this story, right? So where's the dad at, bro? That dad should have... Whoever that kid's dad is should have been into his life. What are we talking about? He should have... Come on, bro. Like, you hear that from your kid? He is gone from this planet. He's not walking this planet no more. God forgive me. He is not walking this planet no more. What are we talking about? He's not breathing the same air as my child after he just did that to my kid. No, you're done. God will judge me for what I do. I'll go to jail for life. God will judge me. I'm good.
She didn't get under? Like, you weren't wearing shorts or something, so it was easy?
No. I was wearing actually pants.
Oh.
Okay. And then you hear this shit, bro. You hear what he's talking about right now on video. If you're the dad, you have to take him out. What are we talking about? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you can't, bro. You can't let this shit fly if you're the dad, bro. You can't. It's your duty. It's your duty as a man. You here to protect your kids? What are we talking about right now? He's gone. He's gone. One day he's just gonna evaporate from. They're gonna say, where'd Gerald go? Shit, I don't know. They're gonna talk about how they found a body in the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. Yeah.
Okay. So, look, you know,
and low-key, if you want to tell the police he was a child predator, you probably gonna get away with it. Or you gonna get reduced sentencing. Come on.
Kind of what we shamed you for about
You get
Valerie and
a
all that
decent
type of
lawyer, you
stuff,
getting away
but-
with it.
Second time would have to be in person. I just did a phone interview with her. But look, again, it's a service thing. It's kind of following the lead of others, which Navy, service work, all that type of stuff. I'm not saying you said, hey, Valerie, put your hand right here, or you move Valerie's hand there. But, you know, to say your penis wasn't erect would be also a lie to the big man upstairs. I mean, it got erect. It got erect. Okay. So let me.
When she was sitting there,
It got erect.
Bro, I'm not trying to hear all this, bro.
oh my God,
Yeah, exactly. That's your dick and balls working right?
Yeah.
So
not here.
I get you. I get you.
Huh?
So look,
What are we talking about right now?
I want to give you this chance because again, she may be.
That's what I'm saying. This dude right here in the red beard is going too crazy.
That's not.
Nah, he's not just trying to be buddy and buddy. He's doing a little too much, bro. Like, what's
from having to hear this to get
Calm down, bro.
Because if I
I'm
hear
doing
it all
too
from
much,
you, I
bro.
don't talk to Valerie. You know what I'm saying?
Doing a little
And
too
she
much.
lives her life, and you know, y'all
She
reconvene.
probably won't even remember it being 8 or 9. I mean,
Oh, they get memories starting at
she
4.
probably does.
Absolutely. But you'd be the first straight man in history
This
with
is
an
justifiable.
erect penis
That's
and
what
a
I'm
chick's
saying,
hand
bro,
on,
like-
on your dick.
That shit is justifiable, bro. Like if I'm a judge, bro, and then that shit gets brought to me, oh, this dad killed this dude for touching his daughter. I'm throwing that shit out. I don't care. They gonna fire me, bro. I'm throwing that shit out. He not getting charged for that, bro. Like you can't. Or I'm giving like a little 1 or 2 year manslaughter, like just take your 1 to 2 years, you gonna get out. You can get it expunged, you're gonna be good. You can get a job. But like, nah, bro. I don't know who I don't know where the dad is, but he is not doing his role. I don't, they letting Jadeon do this catching shit. Nah, he should have been. Rolled up right in that car that just drove by. Let's see. Oh no, I
Oh,
can't
they get
see
memories
it.
starting at 4. Absolutely. But you'd be the first
I'll
straight
show you.
man
Oh yeah, right there. That car
in
right here.
history with an erect.
Boom. Roll down that window. Psh. Talking about 50 shots right here. Cameraman shit. Talking about laying him out right there. The hat already red, but the whole fit's gonna be red.
Erect penis and a chick's hand on your dick, and not go forward with that because I know sure as fuck I wouldn't control myself.
Yeah, that whole fit's gonna be red.
I mean, I wouldn't go that route.
Well, let me ask you this:
Yeah, just get that
If there
house
was a
arrest,
camera in the
like-
house at the time, and it was watched by an independent third party. Would they say that? What do you think?
video is
Like,
crazy,
say,
bro.
and I'm not saying I'm gonna do anything to you or anything like that, but say a detective was watching what happened with you and Valerie. What do you think he would do?
At first, probably nothing. He'd keep watching and then say, really, it's just like touchy-feely going on.
Okay. Well, do you
That's what the
think
detective-
that
yeah, he's
if
just
there was
lying.
if this
Like,
was
he just-
recorded what happened
he-
with you and Valerie.
Like, bro,
and it
how?
was in a detective's
I don't get that, bro. I don't get that. You hear him say some bullshit like that, and you don't slap the shit out of him. He said that if the detective saw that, oh, he would just let it happen. No, slap the dog, bro. His glasses should have been knocked off his head. First of all, slap the shit out of him, bro. Oh my gosh, bro, he's
And
the
do you
worst
think he
one.
would end up charging you for
Probably.
it? Okay. What do you think they would charge you with?
Child endangerment, molestation.
Okay. So do you
Yeah.
think God? Do you think God would also say? And again, He forgives, and I know you're not proud of it. Okay. But do you think God would say that, hey, you made a mistake when you were younger, you molested this kid? Just
Yeah,
honest.
I mean, if I did molest her, yes, he would forgive it.
No. I know you would forgive, and you're being mostly honest. So I think
He's
you are going
just
to be
being
forgiven.
straight up
but
with it, bro.
I'm saying
He
if
don't
God was
even
that
care.
person
Like,
that
there's
happened,
no
do you think he'd
rehabilitating
say,
him,
hey,
bro.
you molested this kid,
He just
you
needs
fucked
to
up.
shit. Just death, bro.
I mean,
I ain't gonna
I
lie,
mean,
just
I'm-
death. He just needs
I might
to.
have touched her in a way that she didn't feel right,
Okay.
but I
When
didn't-
was that?
I mean, I'm just saying that. I mean, I might have, and she took it the wrong way,
Okay.
and
That's what I'm saying, bro. He just need to be.
she would say that I didn't really instigate it, and she
This shit
would,
make me sick, bro.
said it was just being like just loving on her and
Right.
touching her, and
Just loving on a
Matt,
9-year-old girl.
His hand was on your erect penis.
right.
Okay.
I
Yo,
mean, I did not did not go any further than that. This is God's truth.
A 9-year-old girl, you was 11.
I told her to
Come
get
on.
off my lap after she
No,
touched
you
me.
did not, bro. No, you did not.
That's just unfortunately something that nobody here, including you, believes. You know that, Matthew. I'm not saying you wanted
I
that.
didn't do it. I didn't.
I'm
You
not
got a
saying
wife.
you-
Like,
I'm
how
not
you
saying
doing
you
this
did
shit
it.
with a wife?
I'm saying, did you just let her do what she wanted to do? Because
I
there
feel
is a
bad for the
difference between
wife, bro.
forcing her to
You
do it
married this
versus
piece of
her doing
shit,
what she
bro.
wants to do. But I can assure you, I've never seen a situation where a dick is hard, a chick's hands on the dick, and then nothing happens. So it's either
Nothing happened. I mean, I told her to get off my lap.
okay. Was there,
Gideon
okay,
hasn't said
but
shit, bro.
Would there be any reason?
It
there'd
look
be
like Gideon about to
ejaculate
throw a
there or
left
anything like
hook.
that, or pre-cum?
Low-key, it do look like Gideon's about to throw a
I
left hook at his
I
head.
didn't.
Like, he low-key standing there just like me.
I mean,
when I put that
I
shit on
didn't
you.
do it on her or in her. Or,
That
I
left hook.
understand. Did you just pre-cum a little
You
bit?
know Gideon not gonna do that.
May have.
I can't remember. It's been a long while.
What's the probability you probably had some?
That's what I'm saying. How you got a wife, bro, and you trying to touch little kids, bro? Like, what's wrong with you, bro?
What do you mean, like probably?
Like, do you think it probably happened, or?
Probably did happen.
Okay.
So, when when he goes to go talk to Valor,
Where the police at, bro? Like, they doing too much talking now. They letting him have too much freedom.
Questions are gonna be asked.
Because they already got everything. Like, he should.
We don't want that.
I know other
You know,
predators don't get really locked up like that because they don't got that much evidence. They got all he admitted on camera. He's done. All they gotta do is rerun the camera. He done.
Genuinely don't.
Show him the VOD. Show him the Twitch VOD. He done.
A recount of what genuinely happened. Because on Judgment Day,
Damn
we
big
both
ass.
know that in that book,
Nothing
That damn loogie out.
but
except for
Let me
her touching me.
in
And me.
on Judgment Day, there's a book of life and there's a book of death. You know what I mean? The book of life is gonna have all the good things you did. The book of death is gonna have all the bad things. You know, bro, you Baptist, you already know all this, man. So I'm just going off of what you said, what I'm hearing. There's no way that what happened is in the book of life. It's in the book of death.
Correct.
So,
Yup.
but you're telling us that there's only one sentence in there. Now, what happens when he goes and talks to her if we don't get the full story?
Hold up, Gideon kind of cooking.
Now, when she
Gideon
starts
kind of
telling
cooking
her
with the
story,
talk.
Right.
and we get a whole chapter written, maybe a whole a whole book written, then it's bro,
whole
it's one of
book?
those things of who are they gonna believe? Duh. Exactly. So that's why we want to hear. He wants to hear your side of the event. I want to hear
This is my this is. I am telling you what happened.
I get you.
I mean-
Let me.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean,
Not Matthew. You know, the reason.
shit really isn't urgent. He's not going anywhere. It's not like he's trying to run
sent
off.
to your phone. We were assuming that there's something.
He's just standing here yapping,
Obviously,
just telling on
Matthew's a
himself.
bad dude. We have a private
I
system.
mean, thank God he
you know,
telling on himself.
We're private.
Damn,
we're not
bro.
with law enforcement or anything, but we do have a system to where when stuff is sent from India and Russia, it pings. And we got a ping from here. And red being when it's like very young, like 6 and under, which you say you were sent and stuff like that. And so we know that you don't want to be in these group chats, you know, forgetting about what happened in the past. So just a quick question, man. If you would let us, you know, because you don't professionally know how to remove stuff, you know what I mean? You resetting your phone.
Damn, his manager just don't give a fuck that he's out
You
here.
don't want
What the
your
fuck?
stuff to get pinged. And
I feel
then,
like
you know,
I feel
someone
like his
actually
manager would
gets
have
your
been
bad
tripping
job.
right
So
now.
you let us-
The fuck?
Would you let us, you know, get rid of that?
What type of job just let him just like go out here for this long? The manager don't care.
I can. Yes, I want to get rid of it.
Shit, he getting paid for for doing nothing.
Line and do it.
If I was doing that job, I'd been just sitting in the corner.
Right with us, but like,
Doing
you know,
shit.
we're gonna have to.
Manager don't care,
obviously,
clearly.
You know, we're not gonna say we're not gonna go on your phone online, but you know, if you could be right there with us, you know, we can get that stuff all taken out.
Well, and just to make sure, just so we know, if the program is the most effective, where would they be saved on your phone? Like, is there a hidden folder? Is it just in your gallery, or where would it
It's
be?
in my gallery.
Okay, so nowhere hidden or anything like that.
You know, I mean,
They're in the
sit
cloud.
back. Tell him to sit
Okay.
back to you. And do I have your consent to plug in? Can I see real quick?
Yep.
Thank you, my friend. While it
What the
loads in,
hell?
I'm
He
gonna
just
put it
gave
right
up his.
here,
What?
and then take about 20 minutes.
Nah, Gideon is tripping.
I don't even need to be
my phone
there.
back?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I gotta go back in here. And get
All right,
back
man.
to work.
Take care. Well, we'll see you in a bit. They say they were on the way.
Gideon is tripping. Cause now all that shit's gonna go.
Oh yeah. no, he's fucked.
All that
If
shit,
they
all that
investigate
shit's gonna go to
stuff.
Jadion's
So I
computer.
knew,
He's low
like,
key tripping about
when he
that,
was talking
bro.
about the CP videos, and he
You
was
got
like,
his
"Oh,
phone.
'cause I
You don't
have
need to copy
a
it.
niece in Massachusetts."
Oh, wait,
I was
nah,
like,
he didn't
"Oh, I
even
knew
open the
that, I
laptop,
already
bro.
knew,
He's
I
not
already knew,
copying
I
it.
already knew."
He just got his phone, just so he doesn't delete it. I'm
How's it
tripping.
going, sir? Basic. Oh, that's my phone. But basically, Matt, there's some child porn on your phone we got to get rid of, right? Well, is there?
Yes.
Okay. And you were messaging some underage
Yeah, nah,
kids,
they got
some
all his
inappropriate
shit.
Yes.
Okay. And there was an incident where your niece was 9.
Come on, these cops look
making you
they
come
look a little
bit.
younger. They should know it. They should.
Okay.
No, no,
Alright.
he look.
Child porn on his phone right now.
Let me talk to you over here for a minute.
I'm already knowing. Look, cops don't know what they doing, bro.
Cop you sitting there.
I could tell based off how he walked up. He didn't even know. They send the rookie cops for this
Let's see
shit,
if
bro.
Knoxville PD lets the
Come on,
show
y'all.
go like last time, or let's see if they do their fucking job.
What's going on?
Hey, what device were y'all using to communicate with this guy?
It's not currently here in town. It was
Oh, here we go,
boy,
bro.
That's one of them's in Connecticut, one of them's in Arizona, but we can mail the devices into y'all though.
And then also with his phone in custody, you guys could correlate everything.
Yeah. So do you have transcripts of what?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's on email. We can just email it to you guys.
All right.
He also has some physical, or are those
Let me ask you
other
this.
ones?
So can I look at your phone?
No.
Okay. Can I look at your computer?
Can you look at my computer?
No.
I mean, you could look at it. There's nothing on here.
What about your phone?
You can look at my phone. There's nothing on here.
Okay.
I mean, you want to get my number?
So you don't care if I
What?
check out your device? What about your?
But I just said, like, I don't have any of the chat.
What's going on with this cop, bro?
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're still telling me that. I don't know for sure, so that's why I was asking you.
Oh, no. I was saying I don't.
Okay.
What is the cop doing? How about you go look at his phone? Go look at a phone that has all this shit on it. What are you doing? He want to look at everyone else's phone, but what the person? What? That's what I'm talking about, bro. Like, what are you?
I mean, I don't have anything for you to look
No,
at.
you can't look at my phone.
Send you the login.
Go look at his phone.
I understand that, but I'm asking you if I can look
What?
at your phone.
Well, if
Can
you
I
care
examine
about
your phone?
No.
No, you can't look at my phone. Go look at the phone, bro.
This is exactly what we thought was going to happen. We have a
Yeah.
guy here who admitted to possessing child pornography,
Right.
who admitted to molesting his 9-year-old niece.
Right.
And obviously, I know our chats can't be used in Tennessee because,
Right.
unfortunately,
So here's the kind of thing is I'm letting you know is if when we conduct an investigation, both the guy that you were talking with and you guys that were talking with the guy.
Right.
So we need to be thorough about it. We probably need to look at your devices.
Okay.
And his device, and we need to be thorough and see everybody's
okay.
devices.
Well, I'm telling you, the phones that we used to talk to him on, one's in Connecticut, one's in Arizona. We can mail those into you guys.
Right. So how did you know that he was showing up here?
He works here.
Who were you talking to?
He works here. He just works here.
So,
Okay.
right. So in the messages, he mentioned he worked at a grocery store, and
Right.
Hold up, hold up. The cop got my little comeback.
It was just 10 minutes away from here. I forgot the exact address.
Is there cops talking to him? Am I tripping? Wait.
Yeah.
Because that's the cop that showed up right there. The one that got a dumbass look on his face. And then these three are not talking to him. Who's talking to him?
So I know you're interviewing this guy
Right.
and talking to this guy. So obviously y'all probably have some type of social media where you're posting this stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
So you're posting what he did
Right.
on some type of social media.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
so you
because
understand up front though that you are not law enforcement. You posing as a underage female that
Oh.
there's no crime committed.
did
by
you
that.
just not listen to what I just?
What is he talking about, bro? What is he talking about, bro? Go look at his phone. You don't. There's no need to be. What? What are we doing right now? What? You don't need to look at my phone. I don't know why he kept asking that. He's asking, "Can I look at your phone? Can I look at your phone?" No, you can't look at my phone. Go look at the phone of the guy that. What? And then he's trying to flip it back on them like they the ones doing the weird shit. What are you talking about? We just caught him. He's being a weirdo, touching his niece, all types of shit. But you want to say I'm doing weird shit. What? Now this, you need to take that damn ear, like, bro. Who is this, bro? Is he law enforcement? Like, what is he talking about? He got a dumbass, big ass ear pod in his shit, bro. I wonder he can't really understand shit.
I understand that our chats
I
can't be
did
used in
listen to
Tennessee.
you.
Okay.
I'm talking to you, so shut up.
Okay,
What the fuck is good with him? What the fuck is good with him? He talking about shut up, like, nah, he power tripping, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. They give him a little badge and now he want to trip out talking about shut up.
What I just said.
Gosh, bro.
So you understand that.
I communicated to you. I understand.
Shut
that.
up a minute.
What
You
the
understand that.
What's good with him? What's good with him? What the What's good with him? What you mean shut up, bro? What you mean shut up? I'm not the one committing the damn predatory actions. You getting mad at me. How you telling me to shut up when there's a predator inside the store? You're not doing nothing. Huh?
This is also.
And you've come out here, and so now what we've got a problem with is you're talking about this, you're posting this on social media.
Yes.
Yes, I'm posting this.
So let's
Because he's
say-
getting exposed. What are we
let's say
talking about right now?
somebody knows where this guy works at, knows where this guy lives at.
Good.
And somebody comes down here and decides to carry out some violent act on this guy, and we're
Janine not gonna say it in front of the cops. Good. What are we talking about? Get him off the planet. He should be fertilizer. Why are you trying to defend a predator? What are you doing? I get, oh, you Cobb, you don't want him to get shot. Stop it. Clearly you do some weird shit too. Cause if you defending like this hard, like come on. That's what I'm saying. Check the cop's phone. Can I see your phone? You trying to see mine? What's on your phone? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like low key, like bitches be doing the same thing. What's on your phone when they really got shit on their phone? They asking for your phone. That's what I'm saying. Let's not be stupid.
not even to communicating with an actual child here. Okay.
So should we also
So
remove
now
the
we
sex
have
offender registry too then?
Now
Because it shows
we
their
now we have
addresses?
some liability that's going
Oh
on.
wait, nah, his big ass is cooking. I ain't gonna lie, his big ass is cooking. He just said, should we get rid of the registry? Cause you can see their address. You can go to their house. Those people that want to kill him can still go to their house. What are we talking about? You can still see how many in your area. You can look them up. Come on. His big ass is cooking. That dumbass video game shirt on, but he's cooking. Look. Now the cop want to look away. Look at Gigi on this shit. Look.
From you guys.
There's
and
no
what you're
liability
doing.
on our end. You cannot charge us for
No,
interviewing
no.
somebody.
Hold on. We just need to make sure.
Well, so should we remove the sex offender registry?
Nah,
guys?
facts.
You
Yeah,
guys
keep
are
going.
out
Press
there
that. Press
on
that. Press
What if
that.
somebody goes and
Press
does
that. Press that matter.
The deal with your phones.
Oh, he don't want to answer that. They don't want to answer that. They don't want to answer that. Why don't
We didn't even communicate with him online. So I did the in-person interview with him. The phones that we used, one's in Arizona and one's in Connecticut.
They're
He's talking
projecting
to
this,
two
I'm
of our
saying.
employees. One's located in Connecticut and one's in Arizona. We can mail you those phones. I said we would mail you those phones.
Well, I'll give you a card, but that's the reason for asking about phones.
Okay. Well, he didn't send us any child
As you know,
pornography.
okay, but as you people tell us stuff all the time.
I understand that.
But as you know, it becomes problematic for you guys if they do send you seats.
Oh, we're well aware of that. That's why we were in no position to receive that from him. We just saw that he had a Telegram account. He gave his phone number. We can put his phone number in a Telegram. An account pops up for him. We didn't communicate with him on Telegram. And, you know, using common sense, if they're talking to kids and they have Telegram, y'all know there's a pretty good chance they're dabbling in that shit. So when we talk to him outside, if you would let me finish, when we're talking to him outside,
Hold on, he's
that's
cooking them
child
right now. I'm not gonna
pornography.
lie.
He estimated between 6 to 7 photos on his phone of what he said were 10 to 15-year-olds.
Actually, he said 30, but
Bro.
6 to 7 were undressed.
Well, yeah,
So
that's
he told you that.
yeah. So
He had those on his phone.
That's correct, and he also admitted to molesting his 9-year-old niece, who, well, she's 15 now, but his 9-year-old niece named Valerie that lives in Montague, Massachusetts.
Yeah, like-
and we had no knowledge of this prior to interviewing him. He admitted.
Bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. All they had to do is listen to him. They just want to power trip all day. Don't listen to him. They got all the evidence. They got everything. He admitted everything. He said everything. All you have to do is rewatch the VOD or all you have to do is watch this video and he's cooked. He said everything. Everything. He laid out the whole indictment. The judge can indict him based off what he said. They don't even need to show the evidence. They can show that he texted the decoy and then his confession and then he's over with, bro. Like,
it to us because when he was talking about child pornography groups he was in on WhatsApp, he kind of blurted out, well, I don't like that stuff because my niece is 15, And that kind of gave me an indication that he definitely did something to her. He wouldn't just blurt out his niece's name like that when thinking about child pornography. So we start asking about the niece. We kind of tell him, like, I kind of talked to her a little bit. Obviously, I never talked to her. I didn't even know who she was before today. But he admitted there was a situation 6 years ago when she was visiting him here in Knoxville that she was touching his penis. His version of it is she was touching his penis. He had pre-cum on his penis, and his, of course, their version is always I moved her hand away and I moved her away. But he said there was incidents where his hand was on her butt, where her hand was on his
doing a
penis.
little too much, bro.
And
Hold up.
he said in front of those cops pretty much that that happened. And I asked him, I'm like, if a detective was to review what happened between you and your niece, like if there was a camera in that room, do you think you would get charged? And he said, I would probably get charged. And I said, what would you get charged with? And he said, I would get charged for child molestation. That's all on camera, uncoerced. We want to send you guys that footage because this guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'll give you my card.
Okay.
We'll work through that. Can I talk to you over here for a minute?
Yes, sir.
So
Okay.
let's say.
What is y'all's group called?
So his is Predator Poacher.
Is there more than one?
Yeah, like with him. I'm a subsidiary.
Yours what?
Like subsidiary, like, I'm like under.
Oh, okay. So like you have your own and he has.
Yeah. Like I'm a branch off of his.
Okay. What's his called? You said.
Predator Poachers.
Okay. Is it like a YouTube channel or something?
Yes. Oh man, that was rough. At first.
Those cops don't know what
I
they.
think the shorter ball detective was kind of like, all right, I understand what's going on, but like, the older one's kind of a boomer, like, I appreciate what y'all are doing, but you would understand.
His accent.
It was the same accent.
Yeah, he's like, what if somebody does it? Okay, well, you got the fucking sex offender.
Whoa! What?
Bro, I said the N-word. I said, look,
What?
out of respect, I said
What?
on your platform, I said the non-bannable one.
We get paid to just go
What?
there.
He just said the N-word?
Came
No,
back and
no.
just asked if we got paid. Is that if that's what funds us?
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. There's no way these cops don't be thinking I'm in the wrong field. I can get arrested and
just not write bullshit ass.
bro. Skeet just bought a Lambo.
Really?
Oh, he finally got it.
He got it.